John, ultimately it's another bitterly disappointing end to a Saturday afternoon.
Yep, as I says to the boys, if you can't stop crosses and just feel like that doesn't matter, you know, eventually you're going to concede a goal. And once again, too many crosses coming into our box. You need to put your body on the line to stop them. That's a fundamental part of the game. And then, you know, I think the boy was free in there, so we'll have a look at that. So a poor goal to lose in terms of the way we're looking at it from Raith Rovers. But honest enough to tell you, I felt the first half an hour we weren't too bad, and then it was all Falkirk after that. And I was really disappointed in the way we tried to hold the ball up. I was really disappointed in the way we try and pass it. Really disappointed in the way we try to clear our lines. Because the reason I'm telling you that is, if you're not holding it up, and if you're not passing it and taking care of it more in the other opposition's half, and you're not clearing your lines, or you're not turning the opposition, it keeps coming back at you. And if it keeps coming back at you, eventually, you know, the inevitable will happen, and that's what happened. So we need to be better on the ball, we need to be more courageous on the ball, we need to pass it, and then we need to look after it. And I felt basically mostly the second half that we were chasing the game, we were hoping that something might happen, we were hoping for a break. And you cannot go and play football hoping and doing that. You have to make it happen. Good players make it happen. Then you say, well, how do you do that? That's why you train every day. I guarantee you, I'll get in 5v2 box, 10v10, 2 players in the middle, and the 2 players will not get a touch. That's why you're doing it. So you need to register, I'm doing this for a reason. So when I go on the pitch on a Saturday, I'm not giving the ball away. I'm going to take it, I'm wanting it, I'm looking after it. And that's what takes you up the pitch. That's what takes you up the pitch. So once again, it's all the do's and the don'ts of football, and we just seem to be doing more don'ts than do's, and that's the fundamentals, you know. And it's costing us in terms of effort, commitment, organisation. Try to hang in there. All credit to them. I felt that they dug in, and more a match for Falkirk in terms of quality, making it happen. Unlocking the door, quality crosses, linking it up, passing the ball, dominating the game, miles off it.
Weeks are running out for us now, and the results elsewhere in the league have really conspired against us. Ultimately, we even look at a Raith Rovers player does score today, but it's to take Dumbarton ahead of us.
I wait till I get him on Monday, I'm going to absolutely strangle him. It's going to be like that for Nip and Tuck. You know, they're all in there after the game looking at the goal was offside and all that. It doesn't matter. They're all moaning about Ryan Hardy going through the middle. It wasn't a free kick. It was, for me, it was 50-50, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean to say a minute later the ball's in the back of your net. That's what they need to register. That's like 12-year-olds playing football and go, oh well, I'm not playing. Just do what you want, I'm not playing. You still need to say, right, okay, you still need to be organised and together. And that's what I was talking about earlier on in the week about my interviews in terms of trying to get a bit of character, a wee bit more know-how, a wee bit the do's and don'ts of football, the fundamentals. What you do, it will not cost you, and what you don't do, and if you keep doing them, it's going to cost you. And we keep doing it. We let crosses coming into our box. We're not high enough. We're not got the press on, and you know, it certainly cost us a day. That's for sure. And it wasn't offside, by the way. I didn't think at the time it was offside. It was a free man, a free finish. But we never done enough on the ball. You can come and watch them on the training pitch, and you're going, wow, they're good and it looks sharp, and they're on the training pitch and they're linking it up and they're popping it and they're all looking players. I'm sorry to say, but I'm brutally honest. I've played with these guys, training ground players. You need to take that onto the pitch and go and dominate your opponent and dominate the game. On the ball, you're footballers. Footballers. So you know what a footballer's trade is? Look after the ball, never get away. And you know, we need to look after it a lot better for the reasons I'm telling you. If we do that, it will not come back at us so much, and then we've got a chance of going to try and score a goal.
The weeks are running out, as I say. I mean, how do you get that disconnect for the training ground into a match playing Saturday?
There's a lot of. I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing during the game and what I'm seeing during the week. It comes down to confidence. It comes down to that. When you go on the stage with the fans here, can you still go and express yourself? I've seen many guys going on the stage and fluffing their lines. So how do you get that? It all starts with a mental mindset. But you have to walk out in that tunnel and say, I'm a matador. You're the bull, so I'm the matador. I'm going to dictate the play. The only way you get it is train, gets you confidence, never give the ball away, train right, train properly, stick together. In terms of effort and commitment and organisation, they gave me absolutely everything. In terms of on the ball, nah, especially second half, no good enough. No good enough. And you have to have a great belief in yourself. No matter who you're playing against, you're going to dominate them. And as a team, you have to dominate the football. Because you dominate the football and play the game in the other team's half, it's a chance of scoring a goal. Seems to come back at us all the time. Dumbarton couldn't hold it up, back at us. Couldn't get second balls, back at us. Couldn't clear our lines, back at us, back at us, back at us. And I keep repeating myself and say the same things all the time. And I'm hoping one day they'll go, aye, I've got that, I understand that. And listen, I'm rambling a bit, but I see guys doing stuff out there, right, and you go, and you turn around and you say, you wouldn't do that on the training pitch. They would pull it down, play a pass, give it back, play a pass. But for some reason, be it where we are in the league, lack of confidence, a lack of belief in themselves, we just seem to be no transmitting that for the training ground onto the pitch. It doesn't mean to say they're bad players in terms of effort and commitment. And there was a lot of stuff transpired today against us in terms of you're waking up in the morning. Jason's got a sore foot for training yesterday, never played. Cal come off with a damaged wrist, cut eye. So he had to come off at half time. And Benny was struggling with his hamstring right for the off. All credit to him, he stayed on as long as he can. So we're right up against the bare bones, and we could do with Vaughan back, but that's part and parcel of football. That's a decision that was made long time. And if you're watching in and listening to us, wait till I get him on Monday, I'm going to strangle him.
It's still in our hands though, and nothing better than a derby to prove to the fans that you're hurting and that we're going to fight.
Well, listen, in terms of effort and commitment, and I don't think that's in question. Organisation, I don't think it's in question. I honestly do. In terms of going to dominate Dunfermline, looking after the ball and be a better team than them, I don't know if we're good enough to do that. And to go and win the match, we're going to have to be. So, from now to next week, you know, they're going to have to stand up and find that magic switch that turns them for training ground players into match day and go and express yourself.
Good luck with that one, John.
Cheers, okay.